Man, I did not realize I was going to have a very busy Thursday. I mean, I knew it was going to be busy, but I didn't realize it was going to be this busy. I got PvP stuff to do after the Puzzle Gauntlet, and then after the Puzzle Gauntlet and PvP, we got Galactus Hungers, break down that, and then Friday looks like we got daily workout with Star Lord, but we will talk about that tomorrow. Right now, we got Puzzle Gauntlet. Alright, so Black Panther, King of Wakanda, 4-star, Thor, Wasp, Beast, and Star Lord, who we just mentioned, but this is the 3-star version, and of course the 3-star version of Beast as well. Alright, as we always do, take out these essential nodes first, and then work our way towards the easier stuff. Alright, bending the rules, create 14 friendly projectiles at once. Again, Bill makes blue with his yellow ability. Bishop makes blue for projectile. Well, anytime he's out in front, and they have a certain number of projectiles. There you go. Alright, now I gotta remember here. Now, how in the world did I do this here with projectiles? Oh yeah, that's what I did with Star Lord, and I stole all the projectiles on the board. That's how I did it. I really want to match that purple, but nope. Because again, I want them to get as many projectiles out on the board as possible with Bill's blue. Again, not worried about the damage, because again, we can heal most of that back with Star-Lord's yellow. Again, no real good matches. Just want to hold on to purple. Get as much purple as we can. I'll go this way. Match files are good because it gets projectiles to have on the board. Alright, now we're gonna need to gather up some yellow. That's the next thing I'm gonna need to do. So let Bishop do his thing. Alright, we're gonna have to steal some of these projectiles now so we don't have any damage done to us. Alright. Can I please get some yellow? That would be fantastic. Well, we'll be able to get it this turn here. but I think we're going to be a turn short though. Yep, we were a turn short. Oh! I'm so stupid. No, the solution to this here is Black Panther, King of Wakanda. Duh. We want kinetic shield. We want kinetic shield up to 5. That's what we want, because an extra tile up on the board, and then you're gonna cast blue. I am so stupid, y'all. I really am so stupid. Because we want them to give us plenty of blue, so Black Panther can activate his ability. His kinetic shield. That's what we want. Cause I'm like, I knew it was a simpler way to do this here, and I honestly had forgot that I had did this here in a previous video. So that you want to rely on Black Panther. I don't think here, were there any supports that actually give out blue or purple AP? Well, I mean not blue or purple, but either blue AP or team up tiles. That was the thing that I forget. Alright, we're at 20 so far. So let's see here, at 20 at 8 per casting, that's not gonna give us enough. I think we need about 30 to get the job done. I know there's someone in the comments or is probably gonna be like, oh man, well, hey, it'd be awesome if you put animations on. We will in future videos. You'll see it in Galactus tonight. Alright, that's Clash of the Worthy. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. And then we just need one more casting of a projectile. Or you just do it like that. There we go. There we go. Much simple. Much simple. Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to do it with Star-Lord. I'm like, this gotta be a simpler way. And of course it was. Okay. Now, this is probably the one where we need to have Star-Lord here. Or better yet, we could use Wasp as well. But anyway, Thanos' purple makes it so that you can't, that any tiles that fall on the board can't, are just basic tiles. I know I'm making it a lot more simpler than what it actually is. It is a countdown tile that costs 8. And as long as the countdown tile is on the board, no tiles can be created or destroyed except by Thanos. So that means no board destruction, no strike tiles, protect tiles, trap tiles, anything like that cannot be created. Whereas Wolverine's ability, his green creates strike tiles on the board for both him and us, but the strike tiles are going to be a heck of a lot stronger. And then his red ability costs 14. It creates strike tiles based on the number of Wolverine tiles that's on the board. Alright. Now I said we'll revive. I will bring in my other Star-Lord. Why not? Since we don't really need his green. You know, we'll steal strike tiles, heal, yada yada yada. The other option that I could probably do is Wasp. It's like if Star-Lord doesn't work, we'll use Wasp. Again, keep the heals in your back pocket just in case you need to heal. No need to steal any tiles just yet. Because we want Wolverine to get green. That we do. Gotta deny green. The one time in which, and that's not gonna activate. Alright. Now take those green charge tiles. Ah, jeez, again. Great. Okay, that's a start. Alright. Now, just to find a good solid match. There you go. Still on the Star-Lord, and there's a Vanessa Fisk. We'll talk about her much later. Alright, change the pace. 10 friendly attack tiles at once. Prowler will steal, well, he'll create fortified strike, attack, and protect tiles for us. But if he matches them, then he converts them to his team. Okay? Shuri does damage with fortified tiles. Luke Cage is yellow. Does damage based on the number of fortified tiles that's on the board. So that's the synergy behind them. The only other thing we have to worry about too is Luke Cage using his black if we fire off a power, but we're going to try not to fire off powers. Again, as far as attack tiles go, again, simplest solution, use Polaris, use Cloak and Dagger, or 3-star Iron Fist, match the attack tile, you win. Alright. Here, we're actually going to switch it up a little bit. We're actually going to do what the AI is doing. And that's using MODOK. If I can find MODOK. Oh my goodness. Where are you at, you big-headed? There he is. We're going to use him. And we're actually going to use our Prowler. And then... who else? Oh! Super Scroll. Super Scroll makes the tactiles too. You're like, wait, Super Scroll makes the tactiles? Yeah. It's a manifest entity. It's like it's like if you choose the Human Torch's ability, then he'll create a repeater tile that creates attack tiles. And then we're going to be using Afterburner once we get enough black. So Manifest Entity, Human Torch. Now that gives us blue up on the board. See, there's attack tiles. See, a much easier and simpler way than always trying to, rely on the super easy option. Alright, 12 friendly attack tiles at once. Magneto, he creates projectiles. Karolina Dean, she creates projectiles when she goes airborne. And Daredevil will still strike, attack, and projectiles with his purple. His red is there just as another red outlet, and Karolina's green, it can heal the team as well. So again, strike tiles, Rocket and Groot, and Polaris. Again, that's the the easiest solution, simplest solution. Instead, we're gonna go about this here the long way. We will use Wasp. I will use the Punisher, Max. I'm not thinking who creates projectiles besides Beta Ray Bill. I could use Scorpion, but that's relying on the opponent to... Oh, I know the answer to this here. Silk. With her blue ability. Yeah, we're gonna have conflicting blues with both with Punisher Max and with the good friend Silk, but this is why we have the multiple options to use or to choose from. I don't worry, that'll still be used. Alright, I still come to think here now, how many do you make with Total Recall? 7? Okay, so we'll do it like this. So we're just gonna gather up all the blue that we can, let Wasp steal. Man, that was a blue match anyways. Solar Flare is fine. His Karolina goes airborne. Big whoop. Alright, that's gonna steal some blue from them. Alright. Now I'm gonna do it like this here. I'm gonna do total recall with the trap tile. I mean with the protect tiles and then fire it off that way. Yeah, I could have done it with the strike tiles, but again, wanna go with style in these videos here. Alright, somebody hit me in simulator. Don't care. Okay, now have 14 projectiles at once. Yeah, is onto something here. With Falcon, he creates projectiles with his yellow ability. That depends on how many yellow tiles are on the board. This black ability will convert some number of projectiles to strike tiles, and also his blue ability will fortify and create strike tiles for 6. Falcon's blue will strengthen up any strike, attack, or protect tiles on the board, and Cloak and Dagger's black is there to not only feed Iron Fist black, but to also have an attack tile on the board. Alright, now this same team here can work especially effective there with the protect tiles. Now I gotta think here. Now who else makes protect tiles that I know of? I know you make attack tiles. Oh, Nico. Yeah, Nico makes protect tiles, so let's use her. Let's use Karolina Dean. Since she was in a previous fight. If I can ever find Lucy in the sky. There she is. And then who else makes projectiles? Well, I know Legion, he does something with attack tiles. So if we have to use attack tiles, we can use him. But we'll use Kate Bride because, well, we need to get some experience with her pretty soon. Because she creates projectiles as well. But hers is reliant upon mutants. Well, I mean, what I mean by reliant upon mutants, like her abilities will increase the strength of projectiles as long as there's mutants on the board. Alright, Safe Harbor, like I said, that also creates projectiles as well. Which we will be using. Now we'll send... Actually, I can't send Karolina airborne. I can't do that. Create some projectiles. Because if I send Karolina airborne, then she'll ruin a handful of things. And what I mean by that, she'll turn some of our projectiles into strike tiles, and I don't want that. Let's see where we're at. 8. Okay. And then we need some blue to appear on the board. Let's grab this yellow. We'll grab this. Hopefully it'll drop some more blue on the board. Alright. Safe Harbor. Trifecta. And where are we at now? 11? Okay. That got dropped down a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's right. You sure enough can do that. Yeah. So still some special tiles. In about 2 more turns. Huh. Alright, there's that can't get out in front. Again, we're not too concerned about what the AI is doing, because we're gonna steal these tiles. How many are we at now? Whoops, didn't mean to hit her. Still at 8? Okay. Safe Harbor, Safe Harbor. There you go. Again, a more roundabout way of doing it instead of doing it the usual method of, hey, let's put in Polaris and let's smash everything to bits. Alright, web tile users. 16 web tiles at once. Spider-Man 2099, anytime he or Spider-Man, Peter Parker, or Infinity War Spider-Man makes a match on blue, yellow, and black, then they create web tiles on the board. Spider-Man will also create web tiles off of his green ability, which costs 10. His red proportional punch does damage based on the number of web tiles that are on the board, and then his blue ability, if Spider-Man takes a certain amount of damage, then he'll remove half the web tiles on the board, so do not have Spider-Man Peter Parker out in front. Alright, and Venom, with his purple ability, creates 1 web tile on the board. Okay? Now, as far as web tile users go, again, Spider-Man Peter Parker, you know, if you want to use him, go for it. But we'll be using our Silk. I know we've already used her before, but we'll use her again. Actually, no, I won't. I will use Spider-Man 2099. I'll use Spider-Gwen, and I'll use Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is the web team that I typically like to use. But if you have Silk, you can obviously use Silk, and that would work, you know, much more, I'm not gonna say effectively, but you do run the risk though with Silk She loves to destroy the web tiles that's on the board. Like we'll before I actually go into the fight, let me show you what Silk does real quick. Alright. I think it's all wrapped up, right? Yeah, all wrapped up. At the start of the turn, if there are, whatever the threshold for web tiles are on the board, destroy 2 web tiles. So, yeah, don't use Silk unless you have time to spare. Now what did I do? Not Gwen, not Stacy. I mean, well, or Pool. I meant Stacy. And then here, we're just gonna heal anytime we match. Blue, black, whatever the case might be, we're gonna create web tiles on the board. Simple as that. Just use Spider-Man 2099 as a little bit of a amplifier for the enemy team, and then let Spider-Man Peter Parker, just do his thing. Alright, charge tiles have an increased chance. New tiles have an increased chance for yellow. Wolverine, his green will destroy, what is it, say mini 3x3s? Yeah, that one there's 3x3s. Does damage to the target. His black ability cost 11, destroys AP, destroys tiles on the board that are to our strongest color. I was thinking about how his old surgical strike was, where it would also destroy AP and the strongest color, but those days have long since ended. Storm, her black ability is a passive and an active. The passive version, start of the turn, create a charge tile on black, and then for 9 black, it will destroy all charge tiles on the board. We don't want that. Her green ability costs, is it 10? I have her championed now, so I should know the damage levels. I mean, not the damage levels, but the cost for the powers. But it will destroy tiles, all tiles on the board of a chosen color. So she happens to choose yellow, then she'll destroy all yellow tiles on the board. Jane Foster Thor, her red ability Smite, costs 10, does damage to the target, creates some number of charge tiles on the board. Her yellow ability costs 12, targets, strike, attack, protect, countdown, tiles. I believe that's what it is at level 5. But it will turn all those there into charge tiles and do damage to the team. And then her blue ability costs 9, creates some number of charge tiles on the board, stuns the target for 3 turns. Now we will bring in our own Jane Foster. Why not? Bring her in. Bring in our good friend Iron Man 40. Bring him in, and then we'll bring in Throg, because he brings in charge tiles too. Alright, just need yellow. And for those who aren't aware of how Jane Foster Thor and our good friend Iron Man works, what you do, you drop your recharge tiles out on the board. Well, it would have been beneficial had the recharge tiles not been there, but whatever. Alright, stun storm. Because now that's gonna add, well, it was gonna add repeater tiles on the board. I mean, the repeater tiles are gonna add more tiles on the board. That's gonna be red. Probably could have went airborne with, yeah, that's what we'll do. Let's just avoid damage for the time being. This one here, I think we'll be alright. As long as I get, yeah, Throgs repeater tile out. Cool. Let's recharge. I would recharge again, but that's not looking good. Now we wait. Match black. And now we're gonna stun their entire team. Or we're gonna stun the two most prevalent targets. At smite. How many charge tiles are we at now? 18. Alright, you gotta get stunned. There we go. And Jane Foster was being really annoying. And that's the first half of Puzzle Gauntlet done. Now we're going for the second half. Puzzling over, have 10 enemy strike tiles at once. Elektra, her purple gives the enemy team, gives our team strike tiles on the board, and then she can convert those said strike tiles that were given to us. She can convert them back to her team with her purple, and then her red. It does damage, creates a countdown. I mean, not a countdown tile, a trap tile, in which she will steal AP in purple, black, and red, which, funnily enough, are her colors. Loki, his black it costs 11, and it converts any enemy strike tiles to friendly projectiles, and enemy friendly projectiles to strike tiles. And then his green, anytime we make a match 4 or greater, you create a countdown tile on some number of basic whatever color we made the match 4 in. And then when those countdown tiles reach 0, you steal AP and random colors. And then finally, Scarlet Witch, her green ability costs 8 Hex Bolts, destroys a selected tile and some number of tiles around it, gain AP from it. And then her blue ability creates a 3-turn countdown tile. When it reaches 0, it creates some number of purple tiles on the board, and you can see how that feeds into Elektra. Alright, let's bring in Wasp. We're gonna bring in our good friend Sabretooth. But we're not gonna be matching any strike tiles, hopefully. I'm trying to think of who else gives out enemy strike tiles too. But Sabretooth is an option. But we're gonna be stocking up a little bit on, and it's still only 3. Okay, so hey, yeah, I could go with Colossus and have fun that way, but again, not everybody's gonna have a 5-star Colossus. So again, Polaris is an option too, but once you start getting the board flooded with strike tiles, yeah. Let me think. Enemy strike tiles. Huh. Let's do it like this here. Let's do Eddie brought Venom, and let's use. Well, nah, you're not gonna create enough for me, cause this is. Because I was gonna go with Brock and then use Loki, but I think I'm gonna go back with my first suggestion. Okay, I would go with Sabretooth too. Well, hang on a second, y'all. Hang on. I'm still thinking. Craven can debuff some stuff, so if it gets too strong, we do have that option. Yeah, let's bring in our Elektra. Why not? Elektra on Elektra violence. Ew. Okay. Because we want them to have, yeah, enemy strike tiles, so let's go ahead and turn all those into protect tiles. Yeah, that'll work. Because I was literally overthinking this here. Yeah, I was literally overthinking it. Alright, so the idea with Eddie Brock that I was thinking about, I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna make projectiles, but I would have to deal enough damage to them. Hi, Jerkface, you'll be hit in the interim. But, again, I had an idea, thought it was gonna work. It did not. So, at any rate, Carnage rocking the group Nico Minoru. That's break them down. Rocking the group creates strike tiles at the start of the battle. At level 5, it's 7. His green, their green ability, it costs 10, is an auto match, creates a countdown tile. When it reaches 0, does damage to the enemy team. And then their blue ability is 12, creates a repeater tile on the board that creates an attack tile and it does damage. Carnage, at the start of each turn, he will create attack tiles on the board At level 5, it's going to be 3 for us, 3 for his team. His team's tiles are going to be a little bit stronger. Red does team damage for 10 red AP stockpiled. It'll do damage just to our team, but at 7 it'll do damage indiscriminately to everybody. More damage to the target, obviously. Nico, who we've seen in action, we do not want her out in front, because then she starts to put out projectiles with her yellow ability and her purple ability as well. But as long as Rocket and Groot and Carnage have more attack tiles than we do, she's gonna buff them up. Alright, so let's see here. Star-Lord, yeah, we'll hook you up, brother. Bring you up in here. We'll bring in our good friend Morbius, because, well, both hematology and his black ability as well. Yeah, let's bring in Ant-Man. Why not? Small time crooks. Bump this here up to 5. Because we probably won't be using hematology, but if we have enough AP to steal from, I mean, you know, we go that way, boom. So I just love it. I love it. Oh man. They just, ooh. Okay, well, this is really simple. Boom, bye. Yeah, everybody go around the world trying to use everybody. They try to use some crazy stuff. Nah, just use Morbius. Morbius is like, hey, enemy special tiles on the board. Yeah, no, bye. All right, 20 fortified tiles at once. Say that 3 times fast. Professor will make special tiles whenever his allies create special tiles. Misty will create special tiles on her blue, and she will she'll fortify tiles with her blue, and I know she creates attack tiles with her yellow. Iron Fist fortifies strike tiles with his blue. We don't want Misty to get her green off, because that removes fortifications. Alright. Here, look here, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it simple. Where's Shuri? Unless I scroll past her, which knowing my roster, I probably did. And then we'll break out Magic. Simple enough. I get purple AP, I win. Now you're probably wondering, well, why purple AP? Well, Magic's purple ability creates red tiles, does it not? We want tiles to be fortified, don't we? That's the plan. Nope, you gotta cost the, I probably should not have done that there. Alright, there we go. She's stunned. Good, good. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I wanted Misty stunned so that I can, you know, fire off abilities and... Alright, let's see if we can stun her again. Nope. Stun? There we go. Ruler Limbo. Fortify. Well, that's pretty much no choice. Then Panther's gonna fortify some more tiles. And there you go. Again, very simple. You know, pretty straightforward. And that's gonna, well, that's gonna end the puzzle gauntlet itself. Now we gotta break it down with the tokens. So I'm gonna pull about 3 from here, and then we'll look at the supports and, you know, wrap this video. Oh, well, actually, with the 4-star Black Panther, I think that's good with pulls. All right. Got America Chavez coming up pretty soon. Okay, support store. Got Hulkling, Hydra Henchman. It's like you probably seen that in action. No, you've seen Tinkerer's Tool in action. Yeah, I forgot that I was using that one there. Korg, Sicard Gladiator. That's, you know, that's pretty solid to have to gain yellow AP at the start of the, you know, battle. Okay. Caravan, Lockheed, Proxima Midnight. She creates strike tiles, you know, for villains. Quantum Realm. This is good for Shang-Chi for PvE purposes. A Vision Quinjet, Royal Talon Fighter. Yeah, like yeah, that's something you definitely want, especially for your Okoye. Spider with Penny Parker from Enter the Spider-Verse. That's another good one. You know, hey, start of the battle, get 5 yellow AP, and if you make a match 5 or greater, you know, a more than 50% chance to burst heal your team. Yeah, please sign me up. Sharon Carter, I mean, hers is okay. You know, anytime Captain America fires off a power with a countdown tile and it reaches 0, you know, a possibility to gain AP out of red, blue, or yellow, or is it just red and blue? I forget. And it can be used on Peggy Carter as well, and then Dora Milaje, which that can only be used on Black Panther. The Milano, that's pretty solid for either Rocket and Groot or anybody else that needs countdown tiles or wants to increase damage. Venus Shield, I still use that there on my Apocalypse. Web shooters, you know, solid for Spider-Man. And then Wong, I want to say Wong's, doesn't he do blue AP? I want to say that's what it is. Well, let's pull about 4 of these here. I mean, it'd be nice if I got, you know, one that was a pretty high rank, but eh. And I'll pull one of the advanced supports too. Oh, okay. So I got level 3 for Hydra Henchman. We'll talk about that. But now Vanessa Fisk, because we actually have to go into my supports and look at Vanessa Fisk, because I have her at level 4. At rank 1, whenever a friendly power is fired, there's a chance to remove an enemy's special tile, not a town, whatever I said. At rank 3, whenever the supporting character fires off a power, there's a chance to steal random AP. At rank 5, the supporting character deals additional damage to enemies whenever they fire off a power. And then as soon as you perk with Kingpin, whenever the Kingpin makes a match, there's a chance to reduce the strength of an enemy attack tile by whatever the listed amount is. Well, I got a pretty small chance of it being level 5. You know, the best I have is level 4, but let's see what we get. Level 3 and level 3 again. So it's just red ISO 8. Alright. Let's actually look at Wong support, and then level up our Hydra Henchman and call it quits. Okay, yeah, it did. Yeah, they say whenever supported character makes a blue match, gain, blue AP, chance to remove an enemy special tile, destroy 2 AP in the strongest color, increase max health, and then the Strange Synergy perk fires the power off of the stun, it's a chance to increase the stun by 1 turn. Very rarely do I use 5-star Doctor Strange, so whatever. Alright, level this here up to level 4. Because I think I had a level 2. Yeah, I had a level 2, and this here's a level 4. So, at rank 1, a chance to fortify a random friendly special tile. At rank 2, increase black match damage. At rank 3, extra damage to the Avengers. At rank 4, base green match damage is increased. And then rank 5, whenever you down an enemy, there's a chance to improve all friendly strike tiles by a significant amount. Now this here might be actually, if it had a way to put out strike tiles, I'm like, oh man, that'd be pretty solid with Thanos. But so that's gonna end the puzzle gauntlet. Hopefully this video here. Okay, Jerkface, cool. So yeah, just for that there, dude, you're gonna get hit on the PvP video, whatever your team is. So hopefully you all enjoyed the puzzle gauntlet. We got, the other 2 videos upcoming, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.